All right, everybody. So here we are on the eve of PlayStation's next state of play. We're going to be diving into all the details here on this PlayStation blog. I'm also going to be giving you my thoughts and my predictions as to what we could see in the state of play tomorrow. And yes, before we dive into this, I will be live streaming this for you. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. I believe I'm going to set up the stream. We might start an hour before it. So maybe like a 4 o'clock Eastern time. So make sure you mark it in your calendars. We turn off all the ads. So those of y'all who come and watch the show with me, you know, we don't gotta sit through the annoying ads that they put in between and things like that. So make sure you pull up and we're gonna see what PlayStation has to offer here. Okay. Also, I'm gonna be speaking on the newest reward system. So PlayStation's reward system, as we all know, they took it offline a couple months ago, but now it's back. So we're gonna speak on that as well and see if what they got to offer now. Okay, so make sure like, share, subscribe. Let's get straight into this video here. So here we are. This is at the PlayStation blog. Excuse me, hold on. Okay, that's much better. All right, so here we are, people. State of Play returns this Wednesday, September 24th. Okay, as you see the times here, let me try to big this up a little. Okay, there you go. So it's gonna be 5 p.m. Eastern time. That's my time. So make sure you check your local times. Okay, so they say here, tune in live this Wednesday for more than 35 minutes of reveal and news from developers around the world. We'll share new looks at anticipated third-party and indie titles, plus updates from some of our teams at PlayStation Studios, including an extended look at Sarrow's Housemarque's mysterious new title arriving next year. Look forward to nearly 5 minutes of gameplay captured on the PS5, not the PS5 Pro, the PS5, okay? The next State of Play begins September 24th, 2 p.m. Pacific. They show all the times and things like that on YouTube and Twitch, and will be broadcast in English with Japanese subtitles also available. See you then. Okay, so that's it right there. Short, straight to the point. This is just talking about the co-streamers and things like that. We all know they're gonna have copyright music and things like that, but don't worry about that. When you pull up, we're not gonna mute anything. We're just gonna we're gonna watch the show. All right, so don't worry about none of that. So that's it right there. So now let me start off by saying this, right? Let's start off with Housemarque. They said earlier this year that we will be looking at extended gameplay later on this year. So here we are. I was not thinking that they were gonna show 5 minutes of this extended gameplay. I was thinking they were gonna show more. I thought they would give this game, you know, its own proper state of play deep dive, which you know, is well deserved, especially coming off of excuse me, coming off of one of my greatest games this generation in Returnal. I always thought about, you know, after wrapping up like playing Returnal and things like that, coming out of there, loving the game so much. And as the years go on, you start seeing promotions and things like that, you know, billboards, and I never see Celine, you know, which is the female protagonist in Returnal. I don't see them like promoting Celine. I don't see them promoting Returnal, and I always found that weird. I'm like, how come? You know, maybe PlayStation just doesn't see, you know, these type of games that they do, especially because it was a roguelike game. I just don't think PlayStation sees them as like this worldwide studio, you know, which is sad, because if you talk about gameplay, just straight gameplay, right? A lot of people have issues with it's too many cutscenes in games. It's like a movie. You gotta read too much. It's too slow paced. You gotta everything. Returnal was everything opposite of that, and it was truly about gameplay. A lot of us think gameplay is king, right? Gameplay will surpass any other issue the game might have. So for me to sit here and see this only getting 5 minutes of a gameplay is disappointing. Is definitely disappointing, I should say. I was expecting a lot more. And now you start looking at other things. You start looking at them giving the likes of a 007 its own state of play. Borderlands 4, its own state of play. Which Borderlands 4 doesn't even have a PS5 Pro enhancement to it. You see what I'm saying? This is the issues that I'll be having. But people be saying that I'm just capping and I'm hating. And it's not that. It's just when you start looking at things like that. They could have used one of those state of plays for Saros. Now, we don't know if they are going to sometime in the future. But all we got was earlier this year, Housemarque saying that we're gonna get extended gameplay, and now here we are, a couple months later, the new state of play, and this is the extended gameplay that he was talking about. That's all I can go by. So I am extremely disappointed in the decision of PlayStation doing this, because you know why? I'm gonna get to the other point why I'm so disappointed. The big elephant in the room. Wolverine will be here at tomorrow's state of play. So now we're going to come out of tomorrow's state of play with Saros being completely overshadowed by the big elephant in the room, which is Wolverine. One of the most anticipated games of this generation. I don't think it's fair. I've seen people saying in the likes of Reforge that PlayStation doesn't like to overshadow their own games. So I don't like they don't move like that. Well, here we are in tomorrow's state of play. Wolverine will overshadow every single game that's gonna be shown tomorrow. That's all people are gonna come out of this state of play thinking about tomorrow is the Wolverine showing. And no love is gonna be shown to Saros only when they initially show it. You're gonna start seeing but right after that, it's straight to where's Wolverine. It's a shame, bro. It's a shame. I don't like it. I don't like it. But let me move on, right? Let's move on. Now it's only 35 minutes. It's only 35 minutes. You start seeing people saying, PlayStation Studios is gonna be here, right? How many of them? Let's take a look at these PlayStation Studios. Okay? If you see here, Bend Studios is canceled. Their game. I don't think they're ready to show off what they're working on. Their next game that they're working on. It's too soon. Way too soon. Blue Point. What are they working on? Dark Outlaw Games, which is Jason Blundell's new studio. Will we see them? Okay? Those three right there, I say no. Already off the bat. No, no, no. Fire Sprite, do we see Fire Sprite? I don't think so. Gorilla, it's been time. They've been telling us about the Horizon MMO game. Will they show up? I don't think so. Haven Studios with Fair Games. It's about time that Haven shows up. It's about time. I don't want to hear no more excuses from nobody about any of these studios across the board. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Haven Studios, will they show up? I'm going to give that a 50-50. I'm giving Haven a 50-50 because it's time. Okay? Housemarque, we know they're going to show up. Insomniac is going to show up. Media Molecule. Is Media Molecule going to show up? I say no. Naughty Dog with Intergalactic. Are they going to show up? I say no. Polyphony Digital, we know they're not going to show up. San Diego's not going to show up. Santa Monica Studios. Are they going to show up? Now, to that, I say this. If they do show up, it's going to be the rumored God of War Metroidvania 2.5 game that has been floating around this whole time. I believe that's the game that's going to show up. If we're talking about Cory Barlog's game, I don't think that's going to show up because it's been so much time past that I don't think Cory Barlog is going to showcase his new game in a 35-minute state of play where they already showcasing 5 minutes of Saros, and we're going to get Wolverine, the big elephant in the room. So I don't think Cory is going to show up here. But if Santa Monica does show up, it'll be that 2.5 Metroidvania game. So you know what? I'm going to give Santa Monica a 50-50 showing up tomorrow. Sucker Punch, we already know Ghost of Yote. I don't need to see more of that game. If they show up, I will be disappointed because you taking up time from another studio. We already seen multiple, you got your own deep dive. We've seen multiple game trailers on the PlayStation YouTube channel. I don't need to see any more from this game. You're gonna be at Tokyo Game Show. So even if it's 2 minutes, that's 2 minutes you could have given to somebody else. So you know what? I will be disappointed if Sucker Punch's Yote shows up at tomorrow's State of Play. I will be disappointed. Team Asobi. No issues with Team Asobi. They deserve all the credit in the world. I don't expect them to show up. I believe they're working on their new game. Let them cook. Okay? Team LFG with Project Gummy Bears. Will they show up? Are they gonna show up? Excuse me, I don't know what's going on with my voice. You know, I don't expect Team LFG to show up, even though they should be showing up. Give us something. You talking about updates. This is what this is for. But you see, the thing is here, instead of PlayStation, since they're not doing a showcase, because I should have started with this, I'm also disappointed that it's not a showcase, because if you look at all these studios on your screen, they're all working on something. There's something that could be said for each of these studios and shown, but they're not gonna do it. So now we gotta stick to a state of play 35 minutes with third parties included and indie titles included. So that wipes out all the time that you would have for these studios. You know, so it is disappointing, you know, that we're not getting a state of play. But listen, man, it is what it is. We're going to tune in tomorrow and we're going to see what they show us, okay? I am not all that excited, as you could probably tell, due to the fact that they trying to shade Housemarque like that. I don't like that, bro. Housemarque has basically given you the best game this generation. And for you to treat them like that because the studio is not as big and as popular as some of your other studios, it's sad to see, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. It is sad to see. As far as third party goes, I don't really need to make any predictions like that. It is what it is. We're gonna see Resident Evil, I believe. We're gonna see the a couple other games that we've probably seen in the past, just like a new trailer for them and things like that. But my focus is right here. My focus is on PlayStation. You know, and because this is a PlayStation state of play. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. This is crazy to me, bro. That's it right there. So yes, I do believe we will see Wolverine and we're gonna get Housemarque, and I got a 50-50 on Haven and I got a 50-50 on Santa Monica. The rest, I have no faith that we'll be seeing anything from these other studios. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one here. we're gonna move on now to the next topic here really quick. This is also on the PlayStation blog. As you see here, the Ghost of Tsushima players can now unlock special Ghost rewards merchandise for purchase. Okay. So now, if you've ever felt like your Ghost of Tsushima journey deserves to be remembered beyond the screen, we've got something special to share. Starting today, we're introducing a new merchandise program that celebrates your in-game achievements with special collectibles, beginning with Ghost Rewards. Players who have earned the Mano no Aware Gold or Living Legend Platinum trophies in Ghost of Tsushima by December 31st, 2025, can unlock access to a selection of limited edition merchandise. These items have been designed to honor the spirit of Jin Sakai's journey and the dedication of the fans who walk the same path. 2 commemorative Ghost of Tsushima rewards for pre-order purchase are available starting today for those who have earned those trophies, with designs inspired by the island of Tsushima and Jin's legendary armor. Each piece was created with close input from Sucker Punch Productions to make sure they authentically capture the game's atmosphere and artistry. After earning the required trophies in the game, you can head straight to the Ghost Rewards store at ghostrewards.playstation.com to secure your collectibles after signing into PlayStation. Ghost Rewards are available to ship to players in the United States, Canada, Australia, Europe, and the United Kingdom. Additional availability may be introduced at a later date. For more information, okay. So this is it right here. This is one of the things that you can get here. This is a pin, okay? This costs $25, by the way. And this is a t-shirt that you can get as well. Mano no more. Then this shirt costs $30. So this is 30 and this is 25. And they say here also as well, this is just the start. Ghost of Yotei rewards will arrive later this year, giving players another opportunity to celebrate their accomplishments. Okay, so this is $30, by the way, before shipping methods are inputted, right? Depending on where you live, you know, shipping could cost you like $14, depending, and things like that, $10 extra. If you want express shipping, you might have to pay like additional $20, you know. So this is just the standard price. My whole thing with this is, why couldn't this just, you know, get added onto the reward system we already had? They completely took that off, and now this is the new system that they're coming into play with. Why? Obviously, they're gonna make you pay. So you're gonna pay for their game, you're gonna pay for the subscription service, you paying already for the purchase of PlayStation, the hardware. You paying for everything. You paying for the headphones, of course. Everything that they have out there, you gotta pay for it. So now even the reward system, the reward that comes from that, you gotta pay for it. This is a problem. They could at least, right, make that platinum trophy be harder to achieve. If you think that it's just because it's becoming too easy for people to obtain the platinum trophy, or the ones that they said here, like the No Aware Gold or Living Legend Platinum, make the platinum trophy that much more difficult to obtain. Therefore, when they actually do obtain it, you know, they'll get a nice free reward that everybody will be happy, you know, to get, because, you know, you went through that journey and it was very difficult for you to obtain that platinum. So you get to choose from the pin or the t-shirt as a reward. You know, and there's also an incentive of keeping the gamers within your game, trying to get them to get to that platinum trophy. It goes both ways. It goes hand in hand. But instead, You're gonna be grinding to that platinum trophy. You're gonna achieve it pretty fast. Go to the store, and by the way, you gotta buy this merchandise, this shirt or the pin, on top of you already paying for the game and everything else I mentioned here. I got a problem with that. Because at the end of the day, what this all comes down to, again, is you taking money out of your pocket and paying PlayStation. It goes all the way to the anniversary, the 30th anniversary. They did nothing for us, right? What did they do? They come out with a bundle, 30th anniversary. The nostalgic hits everybody, right? That gray color from PS1 days and things like that. What they made you do? A bundle, $1,000. The controllers, everything. Pay money. You gotta pay. Yeah, we got something for you for the 30th anniversary, but you gotta pay up. They couldn't even give us something as simple as a showcase. It's not that hard. But anyways, I'm not gonna talk more about it. This is what they got, Ghost Rewards. This is what it is right here. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about all this down below in the comment section. Make sure y'all pull up tomorrow to the State of Play. We're gonna be live streaming. I will be setting up the stream, so once you get that notification, just hit the notification bell to notify you when we actually do go live, and so you won't miss it out. All right, so thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy, the Gifted One here, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.